A word for our listeners. Masks of Nyarlathotep is set in the 1920s. We will be using terms and sayings from those times, including some that could be considered offensive. It is not our intention to offend. We merely wish to offer as accurate a view of the time period as possible. Welcome to the Nerds Domain presents Masks of Nyarlathotep. Join us each week as our investigators follow a path of clues and attempt to save the world from an ancient evil. Starring John Quiett, Jestin Kimmet, Shirley Niedzwiecki, George Chimples, Jason Hall, and Scott Troiano, with Matt Quiett running the table as keeper. Eldritch evils and crazed cultists await you just beyond this music.
Hi everybody, and welcome back to Masks of Nyarlathotep. I'm here with Shirley.
Drinking out of her Thor cup.
As soon as I said that, I realized you were drinking. So, hi. Say hi.
Hi.
Justin.
Hi.
Justin. I'm going to say it again so you can say it without being talked about.
Your cup is a little full.
Jason.
It's a little cold.
George.
What up, G?
John.
Hi.
And Scott.
Hello!
And I'm Matt. Hooray. Last time, we had you guys talking to the curator at the Museum of Antiquities in Egypt.
And I was about to lose a whole bunch of sanity.
Nope, actually Scott's getting ready to lose sanity. Go ahead and roll that, Scott.
Oh, that's right, you had your flashback.
Yep. And I, by the way, I carried that. Got that to Antiquities guy. He's going to make us a cover stone. Carried that.
Those pills are great, aren't they?
So I'm going to make a sanity roll. That means I need to roll 20 under 25, correct? Because that's how much sanity I have left.
Less than what you got.
Better than
Under
14
25?
like me.
Yeah.
Less than what you got.
That would be, what is that?
A 10.
That's a 10.
That's a 10, and that's a,
0.
so that would be a
10.
10.
10.
You
Made it.
You only lose one.
Sucker. Give
So
me
is
that.
that 25%,
Fine.
Scott?
What's that?
Is that 25%?
That's almost, yeah. That's almost a fifth. Oh, no, sorry.
I know you're a borderline basket.
Yeah, tell me about it.
So,
Made it.
as you're looking, or as the curator's talking to you about Chthonians, you realize that the skin he's describing reminds you of a book. And you cut the skin off of, and that must have been one of those creatures.
I disposed of that shit because that needs to be in the watery deep.
Yeah, but it gives you that creepy crawly feeling on your back. Yeah.
Okay.
So, now that we've all forgotten, because it's been 6 weeks since we played.
No, I actually listened to the last couple episodes.
Oh, look at that! We have a new downloader. Thank you. Hey.
So
what's new now?
Hey, listeners! Actually, we've gained a couple listeners lately. So,
Hi,
Jason,
listeners.
besides the Necronomicon, is there anything else you wanted to do? Since you're the one that remembers what we were doing.
no, we were like literally getting ready to walk
I
back.
thought so. I thought that's what was the case.
Yeah, it was like, come on, guys, let's. Or like, you were like, oh, I'm going to help you, and I was like, no, you're not. You're going to sit out here and be happy about it.
So you're going back to go read the book?
Yeah.
What was the book that we got? The new book?
The Necronomicon.
It's in.
Yeah, I didn't want to know that.
Yeah, I know.
Because I'm about to lose 18 sanity points.
Nice.
But you're gonna have to have time to study it, and that's gonna actually take quite a.
Well, yeah,
bit of
but
time.
I mean, like, by reading it, I'm going to lose 18 sanity.
And you know that's not a good thing, right?
I'll be like,
That's when bad stuff starts happening.
Jason did prep for this.
Yeah, at 74 is when you start losing sanity in huge swaths. I can attest to that.
that's 74?
74 is when it goes,
Yeah, if you're
Or
Scott,
some people just don't start with 74.
well, no,
Yeah.
if you're Scott, that's when you jump off the cliff and go, look at the scary stuff.
I was looking at Scott's character has the built-in thing where you don't lose. Oh no, you do lose the sanity. It just doesn't affect you until after.
That's right. Yeah, but 74 is that sound on the roller coaster when it goes, is this one where it goes, that's 74 right there. That quiet bit before you go, ah! He's right. Yeah, that's 74.
Oh man, I started with. Well, no, that's a different character. I don't remember how many started with. I think it was 50. 45. Yeah.
45.
I was halfway down the hill.
Nice. Well, you're in the front. Like, I'm riding the back car, apparently, is how that works.
You know, John was driving the car down.
Yeah.
No, actually, you lose a random number.
Okay, you told me 18 last time.
You
he
gain
said-
17 Cthulhu mythos.
Yeah.
So
Oh, well.
He said you start at 18.
yeah.
Lovely.
Because
Oh no, you
all
gain
the other
18.
books it would be like.
And you read Arabic, right?
Yep.
Okay, so the professor is going to wander off with the curator back towards this book. Is anyone else going to go with him, or stop him, or?
I'm curious. I would like to go.
No, this was.
I go with the body hair.
Okay.
You're gonna break up the party.
Professor, what are you going to go read again?
What else is the party
We
doing?
already talked about
We're
this.
gonna go
Yes,
read a
he's
book.
coming with us.
Guys.
I'm thinking of the book that I skinned and how I didn't really want to touch it. I'm like, sorry, Professor, were you going to read something again?
Yeah. The Necronomicon. The curator has one.
Oh, yes. That's quite right. Well, then, I think I'll,
All stay together. I think we should all stay together.
I don't really
If it is dire situation as you say, Captain Wilkerson, I think we should all stay together.
I don't. He seems troubled. I don't think we should trouble him further.
I don't
He can
really
stand
wish to
in
be
the
in the
back.
room with that thing.
Can you at least be in the room, like outside the door?
Oh, certainly, yes.
What's the worst that could happen in a library anyway?
Yes, quite. Keep thinking that, Mr. Cooper. Yes.
So you guys
I don't think there's anything that could happen in the library.
you guys head back that way. You're shown a very old book. It's
I don't remember what he actually called it. It's something weird.
Al-Azif, written by Abdul al-Hazrad. Abin al-Azrad.
Even?
No, Abin.
Even somehow.
It's actually A-B-D.
Oh, okay. Abed, not Ibid.
So, looking at the book, it's a hell of a book. There's a lot here. It's going to take you a while. It's going to probably take you more than a week just to get everything. Do you want to spend the time to do that?
Can I spend the time to get sanity back?
No. So, today is the 17th. You guys have... Do you remember how long you had until the next...
The full moon?
Yeah.
Is it the 17th of February?
No, March.
March.
I thought we had 3 days.
Yeah, that's probably.
And that's when the ritual's
I
happening with
can
the...
take a 1 day break to go, bust up here.
Okay, that's fine.
Can somebody look up the full moon calendar?
No, I got it. It's fine. It's right here.
in-
It's right here.
What is
He's right. It's within 3 days.
It's in within 3 days.
It's within 3 days is when the full moon will start. That's when you believe the next ritual will occur.
I will show up in more form.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
So you could literally just go Krynos, right?
Mhm.
Nice.
I can gain 1 size point per magic point spent. I have 35.
Okay. So you could be a large thing with 5 heads, 1 head smaller than the other, 1 head larger than the
12
than the
arms,
other,
6 legs, tail.
with
wings.
all of it
but
says
smaller
within
than
7 feet.
what was the description of the 5-headed thing? Yeah.
Yeah, mind you, I'm not gonna do that.
Let's play it.
Well, the GM is exploring the book. Let's game plan some scenarios here. Throw this out there.
What's the name of the spell?
Body warping and Borath.
There we go.
If we form our own.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it in front of the group because for 10 minutes I have to invoke Nyarlathotep.
No.
Where did you learn that one?
It's in the book.
Which book?
Yeah, how did you learn it though?
You gave me the list of spells I'll learn from the Necronomicon.
I'm not seeing that one on here. Oh, never mind. They're not all alphabetical because that would make sense.
Yeah.
Game design 101.
These cultists
No.
are trying to summon this thing. If you come up there first or in the middle of it, they'll panic and disperse because they'll think something went
No,
wrong.
they'll be like, "Oh, the ritual's done. We finished it.
Yeah.
We're good."
Yeah.
And then
Let's worship him.
we're like, "Hey, you guys come and we can do our own cult." And then we just slowly knock them off one by one as we reveal the mysteries. And they'll just come to us. It's a great plan. I think we should do this. This is out of character.
Because my thought is you show up as the 5-headed beast of Gliarnaloth Nilnak.
I have been thinking about that's an actual older guy, by the way.
Oh, okay. And then I come up from behind with a shotgun and just to the back of their head. Blah, blah, blah.
Well, I mean, if they're gonna do it out in the open, there's no range on my withering spell.
Okay.
Like it's just sight.
Nice.
So I can literally beam like 2 dudes over with a fucking spyglass.
Language.
You could take the shape of some Cthulhuoid thing, and then we could just make a conga line. Somebody grab Cthulhu's rear, and dun 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 dun, blam. Dun,
I can
dun,
describe
dun,
in
dun,
great
blam.
Yeah, I'm sure you could. Yeah, I'm sure you could. However, at no point am I going to come to the party and be like, "So if I sit there and invoke Nyarlathotep 10 minutes, I'm sure you guys won't interrupt."
I can change my body shape.
Well,
He seemed on the up and up. He didn't try to kill me last time we met.
oh, nice. That guy? Sure, let's do it. Yeah, I think you might meet resistance if you publicly invoked Nyarlathotep for 10 minutes. Just a little bit.
Praise be.
To the great and mighty Nyarlathotep.
What are you looking for, Matt?
I'm reading. Nothing
Okay.
specific.
I could also get younger with the spell that's in there by,
Sucking the life out of someone else?
cannibalizing the dead bodies of people.
Oh my goodness.
They're not using their bodies anymore.
You know, part of me says
No,
I'm
like,
glad
if my character ever
McCree
dies,
is not around to
You
see
guys are
this.
going to find like a packet hidden in my room of like the forbidden knowledge of things no one needs to know about.
So, okay. So, you're going to spend the next couple of days reading. What is everybody else doing? What is the plan to interrupt this ritual? Well, I assume that's what we're doing, right?
We should discuss that because I don't think we've come to a consensus. on
So
that.
what are we
No,
doing?
we haven't.
Well, first of all, we're going to get a 2-inch steel plate to have the captain wear when he runs in.
Because I keep seeming to take shots to the face and torso.
And also
Yeah,
face.
is there a body armor rating?
No,
Can
I'm totally serious. Like, if we need to get body armor for the captain. Like, some kind of reinforcement.
Fistful of Dollars-esque steel plate from the front of a Franklin stove.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Is that something we can acquire according to the rules?
I don't think so.
Nice.
They're doing this out in the open. I say we just run them down.
Jeeps.
Yep.
Just top speed.
You're
6 of 'em.
assuming that that the main part of the ritual that you need to stop is going to be outside.
Even if there's just the main group of ritualists that are outside and they're doing it inside, we still have to get inside.
Do we have an idea of numbers?
No.
Nope.
Lots.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm assuming like a
So how much
Yo,
does Catherine
crowd.
know about this?
Much as
I
who?
don't remember where I was
What
at
is-
knowledge-wise. Catherine.
What's that Dan Aykroyd movie where they break up the cultists?
Dr.
Blues
Detroit.
Brothers?
No,
Like Dragnet?
yes.
Nah.
That's what I'm picturing in my head. Just thinking about
I was thinking more of the mummy. Inside the library.
We
Maybe that was
could
the mummy too.
try to get the law enforcement involved.
Should we have them come by your apartment?
Well, I know. Always
could
got to
be-
mention looting going on outside the city near ex-temple.
It could be done with enough money. In a place like this, that's what they'll respond to.
True.
I can do money. I can.
So you're looking at me.
Lots of ammo.
Okay. So you guys are. This isn't really a plan so far. You're gonna call the cops.
I say we bribe the cops. Have them.
Well, but if we bribe the cops, we can't do these 6 jeeps, run them down in the sand.
Well, the cops are busy also. They're probably going to turn them too. And run them all over.
You're assuming the cops are in.
Right.
True.
That would be my fear.
Does the curator have any suggestions of if such a thing was going to happen, how might we? Any suggestions on
And
How do we know the curator is in our
curators on our side?
it was established that the curator is good.
Yeah, okay. Was I around for that?
Yes.
We
You
might
were half asleep, but you were around for it.
Yeah.
It was late.
So you're asking the curator?
Like, so if there's a giant thing, like,
Um,
how do we stop a football stadium full of?
killing the primary ritual user typically will stop that thing short, or distracting him enough.
What about his followers? Like, if we kill enough of his supplicants, does it matter?
You're assuming the
No.
supplicants are going to have the same access to spells.
No, I'm not.
I mean, well, no,
I'm
but
assuming that the supplicants would be important in some way. from
not
the stand.
necessarily.
Well, then why doesn't this person just do it in his basement?
Why does the minister preach from a pulpit to people instead of just in his basement?
Because the people are important.
That's the part of their worship. The worship isn't necessarily necessary.
But if you took away all the people, it sort of makes the sermon useless, does it not?
killing one man is easier than killing 100.
Are you talking as Wilkerson or are you
Well,
talking as
yes.
yourself?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
I know.
You
Accent's
lost
a little
I'm
your
not as
accent.
accenty.
Okay, it's fine.
Are any of you a good shot with a rifle?
Not nearly as good with a shotgun as I am with a shotgun.
That is unfortunate because a rifle may strike from afar.
So in my studies, I found that taking out the person that is performing it will scatter the masses.
But if we take out the guy performing it, it could also anger the masses.
Well,
I mean, I'm all for noble sacrifices as long as I'm not a noble sacrifice.
In most of those cases, it's seen that the followers do not have quick of wit as the leader.
there is an alternative as well. Is this better?
Mhm.
There is an alternative as well. One that we were loath to use during most of our conflicts, but is all the more driven home in the surroundings that we are in currently. We could quite literally poison the well. The followers and the main individual in the day prior will need to drink water. We could find their source of water and literally poison it.
Oh, literally poison it, but then you're poisoning the water source. Or
No. They'll, unless they found a well in the desert somewhere that they're using, they will have brought water with them.
The barrels.
The barrels. We could literally poison their water source.
They're stockpiling water out there.
do we
Yes.
have poison? Do we have?
We would have
We
to
could
acquire
find
some.
it.
I might be able to find some poison.
Interesting.
I love how you just chime in with things like that.
I'm not opposed to this idea myself. So yes, I vote for that.
How are we going to get close enough to this water source to poison it without drawing their attention?
Do it at the supply.
Subtly. Stealthily.
Do it at the place that the water comes from, not at the camp.
But we don't.
Well, but
know
then you have
that-
the potential to poison countless cities.
Well, no, I mean, like they're gonna load it on.
Well, we
and
don't.
probably do it the night before because they got a long drive out into the desert. So go there and do it there instead of out in the guarded desert camp.
On their trucks.
That would make
Oh.
things simpler.
Yes.
Could we commandeer the truck on the way out?
Although they wouldn't use the same driver every day.
But if we were able to, we don't even know where the water comes from, do we?
I do know.
No.
So we just know the
Are we
road.
in a different place
that
from
it's on.
where?
Yeah. If we hijack
So
the
we
truck,
hijack
they'll
the
Are we
drive.
in a
truck.
different place?
Assuming they're
In
taking a
Catherine
water
Works.
supply.
Are we in the same place at Catherine Works?
No. I mean, same town, but not.
No.
They will
Well, then
notice.
I would be like in such and such a place.
It arriving late.
They will notice it arriving with a different driver.
Well,
the one that set out with.
yes, if it's
No, true.
typically a native and suddenly a white man is driving the truck.
Or we could hire an English.
This is true.
We don't have.
But if the person should be known, the driver is known by sight or by guile may serve us best.
Well,
We can find the source and poison the barrels.
but then we're always poisoning the most recent addition to the supply. Whereas if we were able to hijack the truck and somehow not kill the driver, we could get him to take us to the supply and poison them all at once. Or just, empty 6 barrels right inside it. And be stacked up with the rest of the water and Trojan horse it.
That almost sounds like a very good idea. What?
There is so much that could go wrong with it that all results in death.
Oh, quite.
We may wish to
Any of this could result in death.
scout the camp further. Our knowledge is lacking. See if we could follow the trucks. See what their watches are. Look for weakness.
3 of our faces may be known to them.
In the desert, they cover their face. We are coming and going.
Well,
It might be strange.
there is an alternative as well that we could go out to where they are, sabotage the source of water that they have, empty the containers that they have, force them to get a new batch of water that we have already poisoned. One group poisons the water that will be needed to replace what they've lost, and the other group goes out to literally demolish the barrels that they have.
That sounded like a reasonable idea.
In the camp, we just store their barrels.
If they have no water there, they will have to bring more in.
Then we must infiltrate the camp.
Correct.
So then if we infiltrate the camp, why don't we just infiltrate the camp?
And poison the water that's there?
Yes.
Well, because theoretically we could erase their water supply from range and not need to infiltrate as heavily. If something would go wrong with destroying their water, at least we have a moment or two to
But there's
flee.
more of them at camp than there are, I mean, strategically, Captain.
One would
There's
think.
more of them at camp. They would know wherever unless we used explosives and somebody got away. And
We were by there once already, right? At
You
their
weren't.
camp?
Or maybe you were.
I think I was.
You were.
Was there water supply left out in the open, or was it inside a building?
Or a tent.
Intense. They had basically a wall. I mean, maybe a canvas wall or something.
What's
If
the
enough of
easiest
it's
for us to
damaged,
get
I
over
mean,
the
we could just,
poison
might not be good with a
explosives?
rifle, but it's not hard to hit a tent.
In the 1920s, you could probably walk around and buy dynamite. In Egypt,
Oh yeah, in Egypt, I'm sure it's not a problem to acquire.
And then we would definitely be able to acquire guard.
I feel it's best if we could observe the camp in some way. We could follow them to their water source. When they go to acquire more water, then we will know where it is. We will see what the guard is there and the means they acquire it.
Johnny,
I could.
can you give me an idea? Will?
I can always make myself look like the guy in charge.
You're a master of disguise?
Well,
When did you learn that one? Yeah.
You do not
You
look
stick out
like
like a sore
any of
thumb.
the natives here. I'm sorry.
you mean the player spacing? Who was the guy that got impersonating?
Gavigan. Or
Yes.
yeah, Gavigan.
I can use the same
Did he get an idea?
metaphysical
I'm waiting.
means to make myself appear as Gavigan.
But we murdered him.
But he was
To make myself
alive.
appear as him to front face to the public.
You don't think if
That
Gavigan
sounds
shows up again after being murdered twice?
But they don't.
How do they know he was murdered?
We're assuming that the guy was using that ruse because he knew Gavigan was the real Gavigan was dead. That was our theory
Which means
before.
the cultists didn't.
And also these are worshippers of a dark and evil thing who will believe many crazy things, and if they see that their leader has risen from the dead, no doubt it will
I was
reinforce their...
waiting. So
I'm simply saying that I could walk in looking like him. That is on the table.
Alright, so let's put that as plan B. Plan A is demolitions, plan B is impersonation.
So, Ian, you remember that the rumors of that is that there is a high priest to the Dark Pharaoh that was just outside of town named Omar Shakti,
Oh,
Omar
yeah.
Shakti.
and that if someone was going to lead this and killing the cult leader is the way to go, maybe you don't even need to wait.
Oh, let's break into his house and murder him.
Just saying,
Best plan ever.
this is an option. However, also getting to know Omar or getting to know Mr. Shakti might also give you more information. There is more investigation that could be done in that area. For all you know, he's going to lead this, and it has nothing to necessarily do with that camp. You guys are adjusting that camp in there because of some other circumstantial evidence. You're not sure that the people from the Clive expedition are actually directly attached to the Dark Pharaoh here, or that they matter.
And you relate it.
Yes,
We could poison him.
and apparently impersonate.
Quite.
I figured we'd poison with bullets, but
Oh, lead poisoning. It's
Yeah,
one of my favorites.
Lead poisoning, my favorite.
What are we doing with the body?
I hear cremation is popular.
Leave it in his
have,
bed.
have you looked outside the town? It's a desert. You just bury it.
Or the river.
The
crocodiles
river's a lot
eat
better,
the dead.
yes.
That is true.
Pigs.
Many
Then-
people have disappeared in the river.
Then I suggest we visit Mr. Shakti.
That wasn't
Yes,
ominous. The doctor's like, many people have disappeared in the river before. Don't worry about that.
Have you had need or want to disappear when people into the river before? You have personal.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So we approach Mr. Shakti as researchers. Professor Wentworth at the helm.
Keep in mind, my credit score is high enough. You might know who I am.
That would be good though, you're a professor.
Then
But
You're a
good or
professor of
bad?
the occult.
It depends on how much
we-
insight
Why
I
did you
inform
offer
you.
yourself?
Who was okay? So I have forgotten because it was 6 weeks ago when I was half asleep. Who was the guy we actually murdered?
I gotta get a name. He was the other guy from England.
Okay, so
He was the Gavian impersonator.
right, that's what I mean. Who was he actually?
Yeah.
Have they named
know
your
about him.
Tufik Al-Said? Is that someone?
Tufik, yes.
Yeah, we had his
Tufik.
passport.
Okay,
Okay.
so
No,
do
we
we
had
have any
his
idea
passport.
Yeah,
who Tufik is in relationship
He
to
was.
Shakti?
I can't remember. We talked about
To
this.
Shakti, nothing. Tufik is originally from England.
Yeah,
He was the other high priest there, other than
yeah,
Gavigan.
yeah.
So high priests don't have like a union.
No,
I'm just saying.
that's fair.
I mean-
Local 413.
Yeah. Like, hey, I'm a high priest. You're a high, a special handshake.
I don't know, Scott. Do they?
perhaps.
I mean,
Irvington Lodge number 666. It's not my fault. It's just the number it got.
would Shakti and Gavigan or Tufik have known each other? And obviously Tufik and Gavigan. Would Shakti and Tufik have talked, or Shakti and the fake Gavigan have talked? Possibly. Are we compromised in any way?
Well, we jumped the guy in the desert pretty
Tufik.
cleanly
Right.
without giving ourselves away to everybody else, so he might just be missing in action right now.
Okay.
Like, it wouldn't be that much of a stretch for them to be like, well, he probably got mugged by some raiders in the desert or something.
Yeah, even if they find the Jeep and the corpses.
Yeah.
All
Oh,
right.
we took the Jeep, didn't we? Just the
Yeah.
corpses.
No, yeah, like, we literally just left the burned bodies in the desert.
Okay. So then the plan. So okay. Do we want to go as ourselves?
Sure.
All right. So Professor Wentworth and Captain Wilkerson.
Now, this Shakti gentleman, is he someone that we're going to need to dispatch?
Probably.
Yes.
Yes.
He's an idolater.
In that case, Captain, don't stand in
Of course. No, I will take my leave to the back.
So our approach on this is Wentworth and Wilkerson are funding some extravagant expedition. You wish to consult with Shakti on some question. I'll leave that to
front.
you.
My student,
And
students and assistants.
You have,
Yep.
we have we're the muscle, whatever. We're the
He's our forger.
yeah.
We're the
Porter,
enforcer.
Porter, muscle.
The lady is our medical professional.
Yeah.
We're the dig. The captain and I, or the captain is the money. I'm the face. He is my assistant.
Yep. Sounds like a plan.
What is Shakti's public face? What is his job?
He owns plantations. He grows cotton.
Would he be an individual we would approach about an expedition?
Is
Is he known as?
He's
Hold on a second. Is he known as someone who'd be interested in this sort of thing?
yes. He is part of society of a high society, so he would be someone that would at least be interested.
Okay, good enough.
He's not somebody I've ever interacted with, right?
Nope.
Good.
He makes way too much money for you.
Ha!
He's building nice stuff in his house.
Do you prey more on like the rubes that are coming on the book? Like, oh, I got authentic ancient Egyptian stuff, guy.
Exactly.
What's about his face?
Yeah. Look inside my jacket. Yeah. Canopic jar, anyone?
So
Don't we have
We do.
I thought we lit that on
We
fire.
burned. Yeah, we burned. one
Okay,
on
you
the
know what I
side.
was saying? I vaguely remember us acquiring one.
We gave it to the mosque, I believe, and burned the convent.
That's right, because I was like, yeah, they might want this. Yeah, and he threw it in the fire.
Yeah.
Which was
Marched
appropriate.
it directly over to the fire and went, woof,
Yeah,
there we
he was all
go.
like, oh, that's lovely.
This needs to be burned beyond recognition. Excellent. Glad we had it.
Agreed.
All right. So We have 3 days.
I suggest we do Mr. Shakti post haste.
Yeah. The earlier we get this
So,
done.
to be clear, you're going there to kill.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, are we gonna discuss first?
Yes.
Hello, what
discussion
can you
first.
tell us about Click?
I would prefer discussion post subdual.
Oh, well then, certainly.
So we use the cover of.
And by subdued, I mean hands tied, gag in his mouth, blindfold.
You won't be able
Should-
to tell us anything with the
should-
gag in
should-
his mouth.
should-
Well, these are preventative measures so that we can subdue.
Should we try to talk with him a little before we try to subdue him? Because if he tries something, we might subdue him a little hard.
At best, I'm figuring there's a 50-50 chance he's going to know exactly who we are.
In which case, my thought was when he opens the door, I shoot him in the legs.
You're assuming that a wealthy man is going to open the door.
We must be aware of the
That could be.
situation of his bodyguards, which I assume he shall have.
Right.
And his
several.
So we'll
housekeeping.
need to assess the situation when we get there. But at the first moment,
Is there a certain
We should have a prearranged signal so we know when to act.
Matt, is there a certain hour of the day that the police are less active?
Anytime during the lunch hour.
I say we go during the lunch hour.
We'll probably
He's also going to be outside of town, so even if he calls the police, even if he has a phone and calls the police, it's going to take some time.
Well, this would also be late fall in Egypt. So
No.
high noon is
No, it's north of the equator, and it's March. Yep.
so they're on this. Okay, I'm on the same one as us.
Well,
Alright.
It's hot all year round. Also
Yeah, but-
hot.
Hotter in spring.
Yeah, absolutely.
But should we have a signal prearranged?
Certainly.
Jason, I'm looking for that spell you were asking about, and I'm not seeing it. Doesn't mean it's not here. I just need to find it.
Alright.
I don't remember the name of it. It was something I
So
pulled.
what's the symbol? Some pulls a search here.
No. We may not want to be shooting. Should we notice many guards and we're in a secluded spot, gunfire will draw attention. We may need to do it quietly.
Mm-hmm.
Firing a gun into the air would be
what day of the week is it?
ungood.
We'll go with a Wednesday.
All right.
So I can get some of that stuff and you know.
Chloroform.
Perhaps the clasping of the hands.
Cork
Chloroform.
tranquilizer.
Well,
Does this smell like chloroform to you? What?
I was just going to say, is it Thursday yet? Like what day of the week is it? Thursday.
Yeah, like it's today Thursday.
Yeah, and that is the signal to chloroform and knock unconscious the guards.
Good.
And
I
that way,
love how we said like we're not gonna kill.
well, we're going to assess the situation.
Well, a knife through the heart is
It's a lot
more
quieter than a
silent
gun.
than a gun.
Well, yeah, I know, but it's like then we're going to subdue the guards with 12 gauge buckshot.
And if any of you need a listen and anatomy, I can help you with that.
Those who serve evil are rarely deserving of mercy.
We could quite lie.
All right, so that is the plan then.
So are you going there first thing tomorrow? I believe this is late in the day.
Sure.
We want to arrive mid-afternoon,
Okay.
perhaps
So go shortly after
during
breakfast.
or right after lunch.
Okay.
Maybe, so they're maybe not as active.
Yeah, when other people would be like about to lie down for the siesta, so the guards are all sleepy.
The Egyptian siesta.
Yeah. That exists all over the Mediterranean, man.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Hot climates.
So you guys go back to the hotel and take your dinner and go to bed and wake up the next morning and take your breakfast. We're gonna zoom right there. You leave shortly after breakfast to get out there about the right time. I assume you hire a car because camels do so well for you.
No, they don't.
You get out there about the time you intended. As you're pulling up, the fields around the house clearly yield cotton and looks normal. Although I need everyone to roll psychology.
On cotton fields? Sure.
The cotton is upset.
Nope.
What's all zeros mean?
100.
The detective got it.
Yay!
I got it.
The workers seem more subdued than normal.
Like the workers at the camp.
Yeah, a little bit. The two of you can roll a spot hidden at half.
No.
Okay.
But I will point this out to everybody that these workers have. I mean, when you say subdue, like I'm remembering glassy-eyed and plodding.
Yeah, these aren't nearly
Practical.
that bad, but they're more like normally there's songs that go along with any
Sure.
kind of work to kind of keep you on pace. There's nothing. It's just kind of creepy, eerie silence.
Are they like in a line and like in the fields working in perfect unison?
No, not quite that bad.
Okay.
But they are much quieter.
Out of character, I will need several days to prep a likeness.
Okay, then we're not doing that.
Okay.
When he points it out, do the rest of us get to make a spot hidden at half?
Yeah.
Never mind. Not even sure where I was at.
4. I made it.
Oh, hey. You notice that all of the workers are wearing an inverted ankh, which you know is the symbol of the Brotherhood.
Yeah, they're all wearing an upside down ankh.
Similar to what, brotherhood?
The Brotherhood of the Dark Pharaoh.
Oh,
They're all cultists.
Are these workers healthy looking or sickly or just whatever?
Healthy-ish.
Normal?
Yeah.
Like they
Probably.
look like they're under the influence of something.
Yes.
Can I
Probably
do-
as healthy as the poor would look.
So it's not like Temple of Doom
Psychoanalysis?
emaciated mining people.
No. I'm sorry. What was
Can I
that?
do psychoanalysis?
No, you'd have to have time, spend the time talking to
Oh.
Worker, come sit on this couch.
them. So you arrive at the house. You are greeted by, when you knock, you're greeted by a butler, another Egyptian man. He speaks very good English. There's a thick accent, but he doesn't stutter or lose any words. He greets you, listens to your story, and invites you into a parlor, which is kind of outside-ish. Essentially, the walls are like a straw. And it's almost like you're out on a sun deck with no glass. So they've taken these straw walls and lifted them up so there's a breeze through, which makes sense for the heat and the climate. A few minutes later, Mr. Shakti arrives. He is a man that looks to be about mid-50s. He wears a what are those called? They're cool now. Fez. He's in a nice suit. He is striped and appropriate for the times and the fashion. And he has with him a cat that kind of sits on his shoulder.
They're the evil.
He comes in and like right behind him comes the butler with mint tea and honey cakes. And he takes a seat. He says, "Gentlemen, ma'am, what might I do for you?"
Out of character before, while we're waiting,
Yeah.
because you said we had some downtime. Security assessment. What kind of armed?
We're
are
walking
there
through,
armed
checking
guards?
out
No armed guards.
How many people walking around?
the house.
Give me a listen check. You guys can all give me a listen check.
I guess.
Oh yeah.
No.
Okay. Those of you that pass,
Nice.
you hear
Got it.
maybe 2 sets of footprints go by. Could be the same person, but in the couple of minutes, that's all you hear.
I'm confused. Then where would they?
They
would
would
we
be.
heard?
They were inside. You just didn't see them. So you're in this room. They're probably walking by. Just
down the
outside
hall
the
or-
room. Yeah.
So we are just
Yeah,
outside the house proper.
You're
Like
inside,
on the
quote
porch.
unquote. Yeah, essentially.
On
yeah.
the sun deck.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's enclosed. It's like one of those.
Yeah, the screened-in porch of today.
Yeah.
would be-
Essentially.
Okay.
So like
That's
we've
fine.
gone and walked through a hall and they
Yeah. You
showed
went
me
in
this
and
room.
yeah.
Okay.
And you're on kind of the back end of the house. So you were kind of probably walked past a couple other rooms, just like your guests. It's nothing seems out of the sort.
What kind?
Armed guards?
Nope.
No bodyguards?
Nope.
What about the butler? Any bulges or any kind of military bearing?
No, he's young-ish, probably mid-20s, but seems to be keeping himself in almost a British butler manner, which I'm not sure if Ma would know anything about. I don't think you would. Well, no, you would. Shanghai has a very heavy British area, so you probably have seen this sort of behavior before. Captain, it seems almost normal for you, the way that he handles himself and comports himself. He's no Ferguson, but you know,
Does he have an ankh?
not that you see.
And he is behaving in what would be the normal capacity as butler, not a footman.
Right.
What kind of cat?
An Egyptian black cat.
A Sphinx cat? One of those
No.
no skin, wrinkly cats?
No. It looks like a normal.
But it's a black
Did you ever
cat.
see
Short hair.
Isis from Batman? The Catwoman had Isis.
Right.
It's kind of like
That
that.
was Siamese.
Was it Siamese?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then, yeah, Siamese.
Because it
Whatever.
was the same cat in Lady Tramp.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Isis was black. Then no, not Siamese. It's a black cat. It's just a normal black cat.
Okay.
So it what?
Sorry.
he
Does
sit-
he seem to be under the influence of anything?
Omar?
Yeah.
No.
What
He
about
sits
the cat?
down and he's bright-eyed and just as though he's ready for a meeting with you.
What about the cat? Does it seem cattish on his shoulder, or is it sitting rather unnaturally?
And staring at one of us like
Yeah.
Your soul.
Roll natural history. We're gonna go with
Did
that.
you take my sheet?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
And we're
Somebody-
missing
yeah.
cat cases back on.
So who all got it? Okay, so
I got it.
the professor and the captain, you both kind of notice the cat is more attentive than most cats are. Most cats are aloof and disinterested in everything, including the thing they're about to eat. This cat seems to be aware of all six of you, and aware of Omar, and aware of the room. Now, that doesn't mean it's not just a smart cat that's a little different.
Yes, it
It's
does.
also just sitting on his shoulder. It's also sitting on his shoulder, so it may be trained in some way.
Spell familiar.
Cat dies.
Because the butler stayed
The
in
cat dies
conversation.
first.
No, the butler comes in, sets down the tea, pours a cup for each of you, assuming you will drink it, and then leaves.
I will pretend to drink
Omar picks his up and clearly drinks it.
it. That's fine.
And he does so in a proper British manner, although this is not British tea whatsoever. This is mint tea. It's not quite right, yeah. But it is refreshing, even in the heat. So,
I'll take my cup and walk around, essentially guarding the door,
okay.
as it were.
Is it against culture to turn down drinks when meeting with
It would be
people
against
in this area?
hospitality.
Yeah, you would at least make the effort of pretending, and that's what's expected.
Pick it up and hold it even if you don't drink.
Yeah, even if...
Okay.
Given that we just had a conversation about poison,
Poison.
large
That's
group of
exactly.
people,
I'm like, I'm
I am not
drinking
going
that
to
tea.
ingest anything in this thing. I drink the tea.
Yeah, I'm going to take my cup of tea and I'm going to sit down next to Omar.
There's this
Okay.
thing called chamomile
You'll
powder.
probably sit near him. He sits in a chair. The rest of the parlor is furnished with chairs and...
Is there any seat that would be available?
Close enough.
that
You're
is
close
within
enough.
arm's reach
yeah. They're all going to be mostly within
of,
arm's reach.
say, a trench knife?
Your trench knife?
Yes.
Yeah, you could, yeah. Sure.
Okay, just
I'm
checking.
sitting near the captain.
So,
I'm gonna act like a normal person.
I'm going to act like a normal person. Fuck you.
normal person, that's
That's $5 right after his $5.
Yeah,
Okay.
Jason dropped it first.
I know. No, I called him. I got it.
The person was free.
No, none of them are free.
Anyway,
So, you guys, he's welcomed you. What do? You just straight stab him? Is that the plan?
No, nobody's asked if it's Thursday.
We gotta wait for the go sign. Come on. How savage is this?
What day is this?
it's Thursday, isn't it?
That's terrible.
I mean, the moment it looks clear, I'm gonna give the call sign to.
You're going to open it.
So you
We're not gonna talk to him?
Like, I don't
That's,
know.
I mean, that's fine. That's fine. I mean,
No, we don't have
we
don't have anything.
So,
The only
Professor,
question
have
we
you
care
met
about is,
Mr.
are you
Shakti?
a cult leader? Our answer is yes.
That's true.
Like,
So wait till the butler.
Well, no. I can always give him like the sign of Gorath or whatever, and be like, "Hello."
Well, then you should have said that before we got here.
I'm going
So
to
the
say,
plan-
Professor, have you met Mr. Shakti?
No.
Do you throw down the gang sign of Gorath? And
Well, what's it actually called? Vorish.
the Vorsh sign?
Yeah.
You're going to use the Vorsh sign?
Like discreetly to my side. Yes.
Okay, I'm going to need everybody's dexterity.
Great.
Yay.
Thanks, Jason.
Yay.
Hey.
Oh, you mean it's for initiative? He's
10.
asking.
Oh, I expected to reroll.
Let's start at the top. So I think 16 is the highest,
You know, he's 16.
No.
or 15.
I got 15.
There we go.
I'm going first.
Yes.
You're going first.
Oh shoot! Hold on.
Bad guys get to go first.
14, 13.
14, 14.
I'm 13.
12, 11, 10.
10. I thought I'd try that.
10.
An immediate non-violent opening.
Aw.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I should have,
Oh my goodness.
my
You're
bad.
like a 9,
Forgot where
right?
you were. I knew I went.
Right.
Okay, so we are skipping firing round, as you are all surprised. As you flash your gang symbol, the cat growls slightly and leaps.
Shoot the cat.
Yeah, I knew we should have killed the kid.
While going through the air, it transforms into. Oh shit! It goes first. Never
That's
mind.
$5, by the way.
That's, yeah.
Whatever. I think
calling
it's a
you on the
dollar.
first
but
one.
Sure. The cat changes into a demon form, going from size 1, which is normal size for a cat, to size 12, which is like the size of
This
guy.
a lion.
A lion. Great.
I'm as big as a lion? That's awesome.
However, it walks on its hind legs, looking something like a horrible, hairless, wrinkled lion. It did lose all of its
So
fur.
it's a
in this.
Sphinx guy.
So now it's a Sphinx cat.
Its tongue whips out.
So is this sanity check time? Because this doesn't seem normal.
Not yet. So Scott,
Oh, jeez.
You were right next to him.
At least you're the best one of us to melee it there.
I just want to point out that you were very specific in the fact that
Oh!
you were in melee range.
its tongue whips out, wraps around your neck, and goes in your mouth.
Goes in its mouth?
His mouth.
Goes in his mouth?
So it goes around. We'll say 3 full times, just almost like you know how like bullwhips when you whip them and they catch on something, just boom, 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 and goes right in your mouth. And the tongue's got to be
Captain Wilkerson just did
8 or 9 feet long easily.
How thick is the tongue?
At least you won't be freezing till after the combat.
Right.
Yeah, about the size of a $50, about that big around.
Trench knife.
We'll give you-
Actually, and is the thing
Well, I have
facing
to
at
look
me
up-
then instead?
I have to look up asphyxiation by drowning.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I can hold my breath for the 10 seconds it takes to saw through his tongue.
How's your Collins score? 8.
Shut up.
So. That's
Just
awesome.
saying, that's usually what it's based.
Well, but I'm not going to drown round 1. I mean, I can go.
So Scott, you will need to roll. Roll first. You need to roll con times 10 under that. So
Under con times
your
10?
con is 9, so that's 90.
18.
You are good. Each round that will go down by 1.
Let's go.
Okay.
So it started at
By
90
one?
and
Good.
goes down 1 in a round.
Yeah, it starts at 9 times 10. Next it'll be times
Right.
9 times
Oh.
8 times 7.
So
It was like 90, 89, 87.
Yeah, I said no. It goes down 9
81.
each time.
Does he get dodge?
Because no.
No.
Oh yeah,
No,
no,
I
you
don't
get
need to-
dodge.
I don't need to
Okay,
dodge, no.
never mind.
Bring it! Sneaky tongue cat.
Wow. And then Omar.
Ooh.
Wow. Okay.
Oh!
Wow. Like taps his kind of like walking stick that was sitting next to his chair.
Sure.
And so Ma, you were next to the captain. So we're gonna assume you guys sat down generally like this, except Ian
I'm
and.
at the door.
Oh yeah, you're up. So
Yeah, he's
you're at the
walking.
door. So
I can go
he's
stand
not gonna
there.
go hit a lady because that's just wrong. So he'll
No,
swing on Frank.
I am like sitting, like,
Well,
it would be, I would be sitting like.
I'm sorry.
across from him.
Doesn't translate well in the
Like,
podcast.
there's Wilkerson, there's
Ma.
Ma, and then I
You're
assume
across?
what's across.
So Frank, you're
would
sitting
be
next to
him.
him. Congratulations. Shirley argued her way out of it. Oh, that's barely a miss.
But it's still a miss.
Yep.
Yeah, 99 is barely a miss.
Ouch.
So,
'Cause as soon as the cat leaps, like.
hold on. We go in initiative order. Give us a chance. Frank.
Now I don't feel bad shooting
All
this
at the
guy.
same time.
I can't draw and shoot at the same time, can I?
Nope.
I will draw both my guns.
Okay.
Can I slide my chair backwards as I do this?
You
can-
Because-
You can get up and over behind it. You probably can't slide it. It's probably heavy.
That's fine. I will get up behind it
So
and
it's
draw
not
both guns.
wicker.
So, okay. So Doctor. That's you. You're a doctor.
As soon as I saw the cat and his tongue come out, I would have picked up the bottle of chloroform to throw it at the guy's face.
Okay.
Wait, should I throw it at the cat or the guy's face? Thinking.
I want you to look at your throw before you make a decision.
Cat guy.
Yeah.
Do it.
Now, in all fairness, you don't have to hit straight on him, so I would let you roll double that.
You have a 1 in 4 chance. Those aren't horrible odds.
No, that's a 50-50 chance. She's going to double it.
True.
Just get splash damage on
The guy or the cat?
Yeah.
the
The guy.
the wizard. We'll do it.
He barely missed with a 99. Kicked the guy down.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
70.
So it goes a little wide, and not that it's going to affect you, Byrne, but it hits the door almost next to you.
So the door
So I'm
is
behind the guy?
him?
Wait.
No.
She's sitting over here. The door is behind her.
Yeah.
She's throwing.
Oh, yeah, okay,
So
you're right.
Ian's
So
behind me.
actually, it kind of goes out into the grass,
Yeah.
and may or may not have broken. Roll your luck.
That sounds reasonable.
She
Oh,
whispered,
nice.
"I hate these dice."
Oh, I hate these guys. I'm under, so it did
Okay.
not break.
It did not break, but it is out in the grass.
Alright.
Small victories.
Small victories. So after the doctor, Professor.
I hate to say it, but take it alive is sailed out the window.
Did you successfully complete the Moorish sign?
No, you shoot the
No, like I went to just like flash it with my hand and
This big guy.
attack him.
Okay.
I wasn't using it to do
He's
anything.
gonna end up dead anyway. I don't care. So where are we at?
I'm waiting for the professor.
No, I'm torn.
Torn between two lovers.
No actions, not lovers.
Oh, actions.
Oh god. I will start doing magical movie stuff.
Oh, God. Because I'm going to think that you're with the guy.
Now you're
been
looking
told
for excuses.
He's with us. We told you you could do this stuff.
Did you?
Yeah.
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 Oh, okay.
It is,
Well,
but-
Okay.
then
I'm
you
going
gotta
to be
do it.
eyeballing the cat.
Okay. So
And then
next
they're like, oh no.
is Ma.
So I've got a sword cane, and I strike with it.
Sure.
If I want to sever this tongue, what's that going to be like?
You're gonna have to roll half on your
Half.
percentage to hit.
Even though it's just a straight slash in front of me.
It's a small tongue. I mean,
Oh,
but
sorry.
It's 9 feet.
It's
stretched
long.
I
across.
just have to go.
it's also. I'm sure the captain's not just standing there, letting him choke it. He's probably fighting against it, and the cat's probably moving as well.
So you know on Independence Day when they crack open the thing's face and the tentacles will come
Gotcha.
flying out?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to swing on
Okay.
the good wizard.
All right.
So the cane that he's usually holding goes whoop, whoop, and there's a sword. Oh, and that hits.
But is it at half?
I'm
No.
rolling on the guy.
Oh, okay.
Do I need to do anything?
Yeah, roll damage. Oh, I get to roll dodge. I'm sorry. No.
7 points.
Oh no, I did dodge. Holy shit.
Oh, thanks. Got all excited there.
I'm sorry. Oh.
You're sitting in the chair. You have 4 weapons right there.
Captain.
This is how you roll.
Captain.
I would have rolled under
The
that, too.
shotgun is coming off of the.
Okay, so you're drawing your gun. That'll be essentially the rest of your turn because that's a quick, pulling a gun out is going to take that time. Same thing I told Frank.
Oh, okay.
We missed
didn't
out
know
on-
if I didn't know of
completely-
specialty in that weapon.
No, we missed
having
out
3
completely.
attacks per round. Okay.
Yeah.
Well then, would I be able to draw a knife and attack in that round? Would I be able to?
Yeah.
Okay. Well then, we're gonna go with the trench knife to the tongue.
For the
Again.
record, I'm assuming I didn't show up wearing a shotgun.
I did.
Yeah, but I'm saying I didn't.
Okay, fair enough.
Again, at half
Half?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. That's what
Why?
I'm doing.
because it's moving. You're moving. It's not a big target.
It's attached to my neck. It's right.
Do you want to take the time to stop, grab hold of it, and cut,
No.
or do you want to just swing?
I'm gonna go.
Right. So that's why it's half.
because it's a quick swing. You're going to attempt to cut it.
It's the conceit of the game, Scott. You just gotta.
It's on my neck.
Right, and then if you want to grab, if you want to say I methodically
methodically
grab the tongue and start sawing, then you don't have to roll anything. It'll just be next turn when you do the damage.
So I can't like shave my upper lip.
Scott, you must choose
Not
between
really.
speed and accuracy.
It's true. The good news is the cat changing didn't really affect you yet.
It's not gonna until the end of the round, or until the end of the dead, until one of us is dead. If it's next round, then I'm gonna. It's gonna be one half or next round. I'm drawing the shotgun.
Okay, that sounds good.
Do it that way. Because
Can
then I go from a 20% chance to a 95% chance.
I get everybody now that that's the end of the? Oh no, I'm sorry, Ian. Nope, Ian, go ahead. Next day, another round.
What kind of chairs are we sitting on?
Success.
Hey, wait. It is alive.
Right.
the chairs they're in are nice, big, and stuffed. However, just 'cause I'm going to be nice to you, there's a nice like almost a rocker chair kind of sitting pointing out towards the thing. You could move over and get it this turn. You could not swing with it this turn.
All right. I run up and punch the demon.
Okay. You have your brass knuckles on. Are they still silvered or are these brand new ones?
So they're all silver and they're shillelagh.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're doctor.
Okay, you're hitting the cat or the cat's tongue.
Can I uppercut the cat so it bites its own tongue?
You can punch the cat. You cannot uppercut the cat.
Punch him in the head.
Punch him in the head. Just
Punch him. Hey, I punched him. And that's if I have a 70, that 10, 11 is not.
He gets a dodge. Hold on.
Yeah.
He dodges.
No, he dodged attached to my
Oh no, I'm
face.
sorry. He did not dodge. No, sorry. You're fine.
I'd be the captain.
He would have climbed, but he did not dodge.
Total of 6.
6
with
points.
My magic ghost touch, demon slaying brass knuckles.
You have not slayed any demons, in all fairness.
What?
You have not slayed any demons.
Yeah.
Everyone needs to make a sanity check against the cat. I was going to let you all have your combats. It was all kind of startling and happening at once. Go ahead and make your
Do I need to make it now, or do I need to wait?
You'll need to make it now.
100 is
But I'm
good,
gonna-
right?
Yeah, you make it now, but you're not affected on
Whoa.
Yeah, baby.
So everyone that succeeded
01.
Yeah.
loses 2. Everyone that fails loses a d6 plus 1.
So is this permanently lost?
Yes.
Well, until you.
Would you lose 1?
50%.
Oh! Well, the good news is you punched that cat right before you freaked the heck out. So you are unconscious.
No,
Mod,
I'm
did you
really
roll
happy
your
I'm-
sanity? George, did you roll your sanity?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. So
So you go up, you punch the cat, and then you start going.
How much
Meow,
was
meow,
this
meow,
for
meow,
seeing?
meow, 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 meow.
okay. So
Sing the meowing song.
hey,
Oh, he gets up and walks away.
Focusing. The cat.
Puts an egg
Precision.
inside the cat.
Shut up. He does not need ideas. You chose.
It kind of pulls you closer, which is good, you know. And then it's going to try and like claw into you. Do you want to dodge this?
Yes.
Okay.
Is my body in the way of doing anything?
No,
Yes.
you probably collapse to the ground. I hit. Yeah.
Now, what do I do for dodge?
Dodge should be
Next time, Stan.
dodge.
Dex times 2.
No, actually, you have a higher number than that
I do have a higher number than
because
that.
you have successfully dodged before.
Because I have successfully dodged before. Come on, dice. I missed it by 2.
Well, you know, I'll let you have it.
Oh,
I'll let you. You've got
Because
used
I'm
to
getting
dodging.
boned anyhow.
Because if you can dodge a bullet, you can. Oh wait.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a gun. Or dodge a demon hellcat. Where'd the pencil go? Oh, there it is.
So
Been there the whole time.
Shakti puts his hands directly out in the air and chants some words. He's casting a spell called Deflect Harm.
Son of a bitch! I immediately stare at him and try to memorize everything he's doing.
Can I make an occult check or
Yeah,
a
can I
Cthulhu
roll
Mythos
that?
check? To see what
You can roll an occult check, not a Cthulhu Mythos.
I'll do that.
Yeah, I pass.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, I got it.
Who didn't? Oh, who didn't get an occult?
I'm still busy.
Okay. He has cast a spell that will clearly protect him. If you got under half of your occult, then you know it is called Deflect Harm.
And
familiar
this
with.
has,
Oh, yeah.
he's activated this. It's
Yeah.
going.
As long as did you get by half?
Yeah.
Then you know as long as his arms, he keeps his arms up, that will
He
continue.
can spend magic points to prevent it.
But the thing is, it's just preventing damage. It's not preventing anybody from physically like pushing him.
Or
Right, that's
yeah.
correct.
Okay.
But if you pushed him like into the wall, he would bounce off the wall with no damage.
Right.
So yeah,
But just
Well,
like
the important thing
moving
is he
around.
can also cast other spells while keeping himself.
That's fine.
Will the impact
Okay.
of things still disturb me? Like if I shoot him with a bullet, will he still get
nope,
the
it deflects
Yeah,
off of him
yeah.
completely.
My
That will
question
not
is,
move
if we
him.
keep giving him damage, we'll drain him of magic points.
Yeah,
eventually.
it will.
1 for 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you do 20 damage, he has to burn 20 magic points. And if you do enough damage where he can't spend the points, he can't subtract what he has from the damage. He has to take the whole thing.
Yeah.
So if he's got 10, but you do 12, he can't take that 10 out.
And only take 2.
Yeah, he'll take the full 12.
Hey, Jason.
Yeah.
Can you roll 5d20 for me?
Oh my God.
Okay.
What'd you get?
59.
Thank you, sir.
That's the number of guards that are running in the room.
Ooh. Ooh.
Plantation owner.
Wow. Okay. So, after Shakti, because that's his turn. Oh, I'm sorry, we're on firing round.
Yep.
So
you said no firing.
No,
Not that first
The first round, now we're into gun action.
you don't have to take that damage that I didn't do to you, but we'll just assume you do that later unless the cat gets killed on his turn. So you can choose. That shouldn't have gone off. I forgot about firing. I always forget about firing. The spell goes off on firing. However, the cat does nothing on firing. So, does that make sense?
Huh? No.
The cat didn't claw you. You didn't dodge it. You have an option to use that dodge now.
Oh,
So-
good.
Sorry.
Okay.
Frank, firing.
Firing round 1, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I unload my first gun into the Mr. Wizard,
Everybody goes, oh my god.
and it misses.
Well, it's kind of
So we're
open.
in a foyer, basically.
Right, but it's at least open to the outside, so it won't reverb off the walls. You done then?
Don't care if you get hearing loss.
Doctor.
I'm gonna blast the cat. You better cat.
I hope so.
Hold on, guys.
I threw the bottle, and as it passes him, I'm in the process of standing, and he stands up and raises his arm, and I launch myself over the table to tackle him.
Okay, that will actually happen on regular melee,
Okay.
not during firing, but that's good to know. Professor, you are still.
I'm still doing blah 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 blah.
This
It'll
will
go
be-
off the end of the round.
Okay. Ma, are you firing?
No, I've got my sword up.
Captain.
Yeah.
Okay, fire.
Here, kitty, kitty.
No,
Try not
go
to
back
shoot
to
me.
Frank.
On the ground.
45 under 95.
Oh yeah.
I got him.
Point blank range, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Because it's yards
Wait for
versus
the
heads.
dogs.
Go ahead and do your damage.
What is... Damage is not 4d6.
That's
It's
A
for
That's for
D10
slug.
plus 7.
d10.
No, D10 plus 7 is slug. Are you scattering it? Because then you will hit a lot of people.
Yeah, you're gonna hit
No, I'm the muzzle's going straight into the cat with buckshot.
Okay, then that's 46.
Okay, alright. That's what
Yeah.
You're firing buckshot at the cat, which would be angled towards the cat. And
Yeah, but it's not going to go
the
through
cat's
the cat.
like on freaking top of my
Okay.
head.
That's big.
Yeah, I mean,
Size 12, and I've got
I
him
assume
at-
even if
Well,
you
I'm-
even
in his mouth.
well, but I'm saying like I'm sure it's not in his mouth. It's
Right.
probably in his chest. But even if there was distance between them, you stepped close enough to put the muzzle almost on him.
Yeah.
Okay, so his skin catches the slightest bit of fire.
It's fine.
That's what happens.
11.
Flash burn.
Really?
Yeah.
That's it.
I rolled low.
Okay, cat's not down.
Alright.
18 hit points?
17. You did 6 plus 11.
6 plus 11.
So minus whatever damage reduction.
So no firing. Now the cat
Same
will
werewolf
claw you. You dodge.
dodge.
I just want to make sure that if we hit any other dodges, you have that
When
option.
does firing round 2 start after melee?
Oh, just a second. Hey guys, firing round 2 is during melee, so it's your firing round 2.
I've never fired.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
Everything I shot at died on the first round.
Yeah,
I
that's
did not
fair.
shoot at it again with the other one, and I hit that one.
And you're firing at the guy?
At the guy.
Okay. Do your damage.
10 damage.
Okay, he takes it. Actually, no, by he takes it, it doesn't affect him.
Yeah.
It pings off.
Yeah, pings off.
So you see that, and we're like, I knew that.
I'm gonna ransack this dude's house.
Doctor! Now you are going to attempt
Yeah.
to tackle him.
Yep.
Roll your grapple.
Alrighty.
Actually, the table's not very big. Yeah, go ahead and roll your grapple.
Oh, crackers.
No.
How much did you miss by?
I missed by 7.
Okay, so you kind of you go over the table and you kind of clip into him and you end up kind of in a heap on the floor next to him. You don't take any damage, but neither does he. Yes.
Side question: firing. Isn't there a point blank range thing that does
You
something
do.
plus
Yeah.
damage?
You do double damage, so now the cat is
That's
down.
22.
Down.
Oh, sweet.
Now the cat's down. Thanks for reminding me.
Just
And
check.
technically, you would have rolled the d6 again, but cat only had like 4 more hit points, so that wouldn't have mattered.
Damn it.
The cat's dead.
Okay. Blah, hole in the cat.
Yeah.
Does that mean the tongue loosens?
No. And on your regular round, you're going to either.
Point blank doesn't change damage.
It doesn't?
It
Oh, no, it
doubles.
changes your chance. That's
Yeah,
correct.
doubles your 2 hit.
Oh, okay.
Before you fire, in just a second, we'll talk about that. Professor, that goes off at the end of the round. Ma, would you like to swing?
That's cat.
Okay. Go ahead.
Kill stealer.
It's.
You swing at the cat or the tongue?
I'm swinging the cat.
Okay.
Cat proper. 8.
8 damage. That will kill the cat. Or not the cat. Dead.
My sword's not magic. Does that make a difference?
Doesn't matter. But the tongue is still in your mouth and still wrapped and kind of has weight pulling down on it now, so it's a little worse, but it's okay until it's your turn. Oh, it's your turn. So I'm going to need you to roll your con times 9, so 81 or
Okay.
under.
Can I pull the tongue out of it?
You will after you take this action, because you could just fall unconscious.
Okay, yeah, I could. I'm fine. 12.
Now you're going to have to take the whole rest of the turn, no more firing this turn, to pull the tongue out and unwrap it so you can breathe.
Is the wrapping also?
They're both of them are the problem.
Okay, all right.
And without pulling it out, you can't unwrap it because there's too much weight.
Oh, that's fine. I understand.
So you're going to
Just leave
spend
it in there. Just start.
You're going to spend the rest
you
of
know
the
what?
time.
And I thought about it. I'm gonna use my other 2 firing rounds because I get to shoot 2 more times.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it
Okay.
because I rolled for this round. I'm up.
Okay, that's fine.
I can kill.
So then go ahead and fire
I'm gonna fire
on the guy.
on
I assume.
Omar.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm with my party. I'm not that crazy.
She's tangled up with him.
If you fire into Omar, you're very likely, because you have buckshot, to hit the doctor.
And
Okay.
the thing
Am
is,
I-
were you not watching him when he shot him?
I don't
Well,
care.
no, we should still shoot it at
Yeah,
him.
still shoot
yeah.
him.
So-
Trust me.
They know that there's a deflective power, but the point is to knock all that down.
Right.
So
My question is this:
And
am
for
I
the
point
shields.
blank range?
But you said
On
as
Omar?
long as his arms are
but
So-
you're still going to
okay,
spread.
I don't understand that.
My point being, she dove at his feet. I'm going to shoot him above the waist, and I'm at double to hit, right?
Even if you're double to hit, everybody in that cone is going to take damage.
Yeah, 'cause people are
That's
like,
the
my
problem.
bullets don't
This
go
is the
that
problem I
way.
kept trying to explain to you with buckshot, is that everyone takes damage. So far, everything's been in front of you that's bad. Everything good is behind you, and it didn't matter. At this point,
So here's my question: I'm going to shoot.
Okay.
She might take damage.
uh,
How do
You have to
we,
dodge.
George,
how do we
remember
determine that?
on buckshot?
Because I mean, if I can walk up,
Right
Hold on, hold
now, I'm
Hold
like
on.
this.
Right, that
And
doesn't
it's
matter.
Yeah,
That
laying
doesn't
on the
matter.
floor.
Do you
So
remember
you're
how
gonna
that
get me
works?
in the back.
I'm not seeing specific buckshot rules. There's rules for like burst, but that's for like fully automatic weapons.
All right, you know what? We'll look up that in a minute. That'll do us tonight from Masks of Nyarlathotep.
oh,
We will talk to you guys very soon. Check out our shirts on /loot and go over to the website and find us on Facebook and Twitter. Talk to you soon.
This has been a production of the Omega Nerds Network, the network where it's on.